I'm Izu and welcome to another cast video. And this is this year's Pride celebration video. And this year I am doing the rainbow flag of Pride, but giving it a little fairy twist. Of course, the new pack is coming out and it's all about fairies and living in magical woods and stuff like that. So I had to make some fairies and I had a really good time making these. I decided to do only 6 colors because the 3 end colors of the rainbow, the bluey purplish colors, are all very similar because there's indigo, purple and pink, or this reddish purple kind of color. So I decided to do instead the main colors that are distinct. So I went with red, as you can see for the first fairy. Then I went on to create the orange fairy, then yellow, green, and then blue. And instead of the indigo, purple, and pink kind of different fairies, I went with a pinky, purpley kind of fuchsia combination of all of them kind of fairy. And I hope that's okay. I thought maybe to create some kind of pastel fairies, but I don't know, I kind of vibe with the strong colors and I decided to do just that. So as I said, and as you can see, I started with the red fairy. I got these different skin tones, like these magical kind of colorful skin tones from, I can't remember the creator, but I will at some point, I don't have time this week, but I will eventually link everything I used for these fairies in a Tumblr post that will be linked down in the description if you want to get any of the CC that I'm using in this video. And also if you want to download the Sims themselves, I can't upload them to the gallery just yet because my game is not updated just yet, but when it is, they will be on the gallery. But in the meantime, if you're playing on PC, you can get them from my Patreon for free. You don't have to pay anything, just my Patreon is completely free, but I can download the tray files for these Sims or any Sim that I'm ever sharing with you guys. So Patreon lets me do that very easily and safely. So yeah, they will be up on my Patreon again for absolutely no cost for you. So the dresses really impacted the fairies kind of overall look because I couldn't get every outfit in every color. So depending on what the fairy could wear in her color, obviously, that kind of took the choice from me a little bit. So I went with the style of whichever dress they had. Usually I make the sim first and then style them how I want to, but this time it was more so having the outfits put together first and then the sim itself. So yeah, I just thought it was an interesting way to create these fairies. I also tried to make them very different looking to each other. I tried my best to have their skin color also be the color that they were supposed to be. So for example, now that I'm creating the orange fairy, I'm giving them a very orange based tan kind of skin color, and then with the red fairy I gave them a very deep reddy color. It is red actually, I did click the red color. It's a custom skin tone, but it's so deep and rich that it looks like a very dark skinned, like a possible skin tone almost, and I actually really like that. And then for the rest of them I went with a very light skin tone because I could get them in this a pastel-y kind of color. So they are all their own color, like my blue sim is a little bit blue and my green sim is a little bit green, but the tint is less noticeable and quite pale. I didn't want to essentially create full-on berry or alien sims that they're completely that color. I like this very subtle approach more, that they could be mistaken for an actual normal skin tone, but when you look at them properly you see oh wait, but their hands are completely green. And I really liked that, and I'm really grateful that I could find these custom skin tones and they just worked really well for them. And yeah, just basically I wanted to create them very differently closely to each other. I tried my best to have their faces also look quite distinct and not have like a same face syndrome between all of them. So each fairy is their own kind of vibe and their own aesthetic kind of, and I'm really pleased with them actually. I've accumulated quite a lot fantasy CC during my time creating these videos and making these fantasy cool looking sims, so I'm hoping that all of these things that I have used on them will be linkable and I can actually link them. But if I can't, if it's an old piece of CC that's like I can't find it anywhere online, or the link doesn't work anymore, because that happens to me a lot when I see something online, especially when I'm looking through like Tumblr or Pinterest. I see awesome CC, and when I go to their download page, usually Sims file share or Dropbox, the link doesn't work anymore, or the Tumblr itself, it isn't anymore, like there is no Tumblr anymore, and that can be really frustrating. So I apologize in advance if that happens, but hopefully it doesn't and I can actually link everything that I've used. And as I said, this video is also a celebration for Pride, and I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you, and also that every single one of you is completely enough just as the way you are or you want to be. If you are celebrating Pride, I wish you very happy and safe and fulfilling Pride. I hope that every one of you can feel accepted the way they are. And I know in the world right now it is quite scary and very frustrating and just overall upsetting, and I never want that on my channel. Obviously I might tell some difficult stories with my Sims and their lives, but overall, like what my channel's kind of message or whatever you want to call like what it is, I want it to be a safe space for everyone and celebrate everyone, all the unique people watching my videos, all the unique Sims we have, all the unique stories. And I want to say that every one of you is allowed to be just the way you are, as long as you're not harming anybody else, and preferably not harming yourself. You are completely enough the way you are, or the way you aspire to be. Some people are not, you know, in their right bodies and their right like circumstances, so it's not enough really to them to be what they are. So wherever you are in your personal journey, just know that there are lots of people that do care about you, and I care about you. Obviously I don't know you personally, but as a collective I care about my subscribers so much, and my viewers. Please subscribe if you haven't. But no matter if you're a subscriber or not, I truly wish that every one of you can find peace within themselves and be okay with themselves, whatever that might be, and just celebrate yourself, no matter what kind of person you are, no matter your like orientation in any way, any circumstance like that. Just celebrate yourself. Like, you are here and you're awesome, and you will be awesome as long as you try to do good things and be good to other people and yourself. I think that's all we really need in this world, just good intentions and kindness and empathy. So yeah, just celebrate yourselves. I think that's awesome. And without getting too like sappy and corny, let's talk about the Sims a little bit more. So now I'm creating Green Fairy. So green was quite difficult to do. As I said, I wanted to have all the skin tones be the color as well. So green was quite hard, but I fortunately could find this kind of green tinged skin tone. It's not like bright green, but you can clearly tell that it is leaning towards green. And I'm actually really proud of this sim. I thought first that I was gonna like not get it to look how I wanted and not get it to, I was not very confident going into this, creating her. But when I eventually kind of got the hang of it and started to have kind of a vision for her, I absolutely fell in love with her and I really like her. I don't know which one of these fairies is my favorite, but it could be the green fairy. I like her so much. And the green is just, it just works for fairies. It's such a woodsy kind of color that it's just, I don't know, Obviously, like Tinkerbell has a green dress. Fairies are very like green, so maybe it's that, but I don't know. I really like the green one, and her little braids are so cute. And her wings are really cute because they go like down instead of up. They're a little bit more like a dragonfly's wings, or I don't know, a fly's wings or something like that, like bug wings rather than butterflies, or maybe a moth or something. So that was really fun. I also really liked that I could find so many different kind of wings, so that each fairy has their own unique wings. None of the wings are repeated, and that I really appreciate, because otherwise it could have been like the same wings but in a different color. But I don't know, I like the way they're all different. Yeah, then we go into the blue fairy. Actually, I think the blue fairy is my favorite. I love the green one, but something about this blue fairy, I don't know. I fell in love with her hair completely from the start. Like, she had this hair on as the sim that I like first got, like the base sim that you get when you start creating a sim. She already had this hair, and I didn't want to change it. I tried a couple of hairs, but I cut that out too because it was kind of boring. But yeah, just did not work for me. So I instantly just went with the hair. I changed it blue, and that was it, because it was so like perfect for her, and the fringe and everything, it was just so perfect. And overall, her face and everything, I did minimal tweaks to her face. Like, I just really love this fairy, and everything is quite like not sad as in like sad, but like melancholy maybe. She looks a little, I don't know, like sadness from the Disney film Inside Out. Like, sad can be also a cute little nice character, like a kind cute character. So with her, I kind of wanted to emulate that, not the sadness from the Inside Out movie, but instead like have her look a bit sad, but not in a sad way. I don't know if that's making any sense. But she has these downturned ears. She has these eyes that are big and kind of downturned at the ends as well. And her whole face is a little like melancholic, kind of. I don't know. She looks sad without looking sad. I don't know how else to explain it, honestly. And she's just so beautiful. I love her. And I did the same with her as I did with my yellow fairy, and I gave her the kind of fantasy-esque tinge on her arms, and you can also lay it on your Sims like face and chest and stuff. So instead of having it blue, I had her skin tone blue and then added this pinky tone so it looks more like a skin color. So you can still see the blue on some parts of her face and body, like it's still there, but it's not all around. And I really like that. I really like that kind of ethereal, elfy look. And this outfit came with these kind of tattoo, like glowing things on her arms and stuff, and that was just perfect. Like, she looks so perfect. I love her so much, and I think she's my favorite. I did say that I couldn't pick a favorite, but honestly, she's my favorite. And the pink one also, and I just love them so much, like all of them, but maybe the blue one is my favorite, maybe. And the final one is the pink / purplish fairy. So this one, as I said, decided to kind of mix and match pinks and purples to create like a sim with all of these colors that were kind of missing from the rainbow. And she looks so pretty. Honestly, she looks so gorgeous. Every time I create a new sim, I fall in love with them, and I know it's a problem at this point, but I can't help it. I just cannot help it. She got a very pink toned skin tone. I tried to have this kind of cool toned pinky skin tone, and fortunately the in-game skins are very pink toned, like the neutral skin tones are very pink toned, so that was like perfect for her. And then then I just put a bunch of pink stuff on her. Her eyes are obviously pink. She has pink and purple makeup. She has these really cool like pink tattoos later on that I put on her. I just went to town with her, and I kind of created a little bit of a tribal fairy in mind. Like, she has all these tattoos and markings around her face and stuff that I add there, and I don't know, I was thinking like of a warrior fairy or something, but in pink and floral dressing, because obviously I'm really happy with her. She looks really, really cute. I know she doesn't look like it, like she doesn't look at all like her, but she reminds me of Hunter Schafer. I don't know how to say her name. I think it's Schafer. Anyways, the actress from Euphoria, the blonde actress. And I thought, what better kind of role model for my sim than an amazing trans actress. It just completely, obviously, she's amazing. I love her. Well, not personally, but like I love her work, and she's so beautiful, and I can't think of a better inspiration for my sim. And I obviously know she doesn't look like her, but she was kind of my inspiration for her, regardless of like what my sim kind of came out looking like. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are able to celebrate Pride if you so wish, and to those of you that don't really care about it, that's fine. You don't have to celebrate Pride, but I do think that it's a really important message and kind of thing that we have to kind of be aware of, because it's just, at the end of the day, everybody should be able to express themselves however they want to and love anyone or nobody they choose to, and just like live their authentic lives. And I just cannot understand how that is the problem. Like, literally my brain cannot comprehend what does it matter what somebody else does to me, like in a good way. I mean, like, why would it matter to somebody who I choose to date? Like, it is such an insane take that I just cannot comprehend it. So I hope that someday we can get there, that it's just a non-issue and people are just accepting of everybody. Like, that's what we're trying to achieve, right? I hope that it is what we're trying to achieve, because yeah, if we're not, I don't want to be here. Anyways, I appreciate all of you, every single one of you that watches my videos, no matter who you are or what you present as, or like literally anything else. I don't care about anything as long as you're trying to be a good person. That's all I really care about. I hope you loved these Sims as much as I do. I am absolutely in love with every single one of them again. And if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And also you can consider subscribing if you haven't yet subscribed. And if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video so you won't miss anything, you can click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. I see you, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night and week or weekend whenever you're watching this video, and happy Pride! Bye!